Take us in, man.
Hey.
Take us in, man.
Hello. We're here to be awkward.
That's all you got.
That's all I got. This time, you're here, and the other two nerds aren't here. Is there anything you want to say about them? Because we was roasting you.
I didn't think it was a roast. I thought it was humbling. You said the personality left when I left.
No, I think it was that now our conversations are less, they sound less like, listen to this polyrhythm.
Even though I only did that like twice.
Well, they seem to believe that was a regular occurrence.
Well, they're just jealous because all they can say is, I like that.
Beep! And if you're new here, we're actually a band. We're the two brothers. We're the best. We're the most important. We're the only members that matter. But normally there are four of us. If you want to see us actually play instruments and do things other than just speak and ramble like I'm doing right now, go pop over there. It's spelled like this. It's our main channel. That's where all the magic happens.
The being of justice. Put your hand in there, man.
Looks like a butt. They could not figure out how to throw it. She throws like a girl. Love Bites Set the World on Fire. So this band, they have been in our comments incessantly. I think it's time.
Alright.
I don't know a thing about them, but they predominantly pop up when we look at things like Bandmade or Dreamcatcher or Baby Metal, that kind of stuff. Japanese or Korean, one of the J-pop, K-rock things. This is a Love Bites, live from the Ride for Vengeance tour that happened last year. So Japan's metal band. So this is Japanese. This is live in Tokyo.
Oh, look at the toms are open-headed. They got no bottom head.
Oh, wow, oh, that's evil.
Ugh. She's sponsored by Sabian. That's sick.
Lots of cool harmonies going on. Oh. Holy shit balls.
Wow, that's pretty crazy.
Whoa.
I'm in love with her drum set.
It's big.
It's big, but it has no resonant hit on the toms. So they're snappy, which I like.
Synchronized power stance.
Oh, for sure. In heels, bro.
Yeah.
In a fairy dress. This is mixed really well for being live.
Yeah, it's clean.
Very clean.
That's clean.
Very clean. They have them panned left and right here too, so it has to be clean.
A little chromatic. Nice.
Look at that. It sounds like something you would play in a Guitar Hero for like the final song.
Yeah. She blasting?
And some blast beats.
That was evil.
Interesting.
That was evil.
Ooh, yeah.
Holy Jesus.
Disgusting. Good load.
There's a metric ton of stuff to unpack here.
Yeah.
Who wants to start?
I don't care. You can go ahead.
All right, number one. I noticed the gear because it sounded so good.
Agreed.
Guitar player, stage right, who, if you're looking in the audience, is on the left. She had Kempers. She was using Kemper stuff, which is like modeling amplifier. So it wasn't a real amp, it was like model. Bass player was using Dark Glass.
Obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Great choice.
And guitar player, stage left, was using the old 6505 Plus, like the
model
before the EVH 5150, like kind of one of its predecessors.
Yes.
Clean though, because it was like mic'd with I think I saw 57 on it. It was super clean and not like all fizzy like you would normally expect those kind of amps. That's how they typically kind of sound. It was nice and smooth and good, and it blended with the Kemper really well, which is very interesting.
Yeah, and before you go past gear, I want to talk about the drummer's gear. She had a custom rack. If you looked at the rack, there were two really high cymbals, and there was a cymbal that was like bent to get to the middle. It reminded me like a Ray Lazier rack, like a weird type of rack that is like bent and shit to get in certain spots. Ray Lazier plays for Korn, if you know who I'm talking about. So he's got a weird ass one where the china's like dead center, like really high. So that was cool. So she got some sick sounds, and her toms were no resonant head on the bottom, which makes them snappy, and you can tune them really well without the wah 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 wobble, because you don't have two heads, just one surface.
You smash in and it was boom.
You smash into it, boom.
Yeah.
That's it, yeah.
God, the mix was so clean, it was insane.
Yeah.
Like, man, there's something to be said about these live engineers that can mix like a live performance with all that bleed and all that reverb and ambience and madness going on.
Yeah.
And make it that good. Yeah, very nice.
I was gonna ask, I wonder if they took a direct signal from the modeling guitars rather than the mic PA going out, but
I don't recall seeing a mic on the cab, so it's probably
just went straight in.
Probably.
So that would make sense because that was clean as shite. So essentially what we mean by that is there's not gonna be bleed from like the drums or anything into those mics.
But the other amp was mic'd.
The other amp
one on the other side.
Right, the other amp was mic'd. But the bass wasn't? I didn't see the bass.
I didn't catch that.
Yeah. Anyway, just thoughts.
It's just possibilities for how that was so clean.
Right.
Other than, just the guys who did it were really good.
Yeah, and the players were really good as well, obviously.
Yes. Okay, singer. I have to do the singer thing because our singer's not here to do the singer thing.
Do the singer thing.
She is doing a Bruce Dickinson type of voice, where number one, it's massive, heavy vibrato, and it's pretty dope. It's very nice. It's very not incredibly dynamic as far as the melody is concerned. But what she's doing is, jokingly, I call it the taking a shit technique, because as you go up higher, you start to do one of these. You can't, that was horribly exaggerated, but it comes from compressing your voice in such a way that you're not like flipping into your head voice. You're keeping it manly and in the chest and in the mix register, and you're resonating in such a way and compressing in such a way it kind of gets that particular tone. If that makes, she could say it in 2 words, but I can't. So that's what I'm trying to get at. It's very Bruce Dickinson-ish in how she's kind of getting up there. As far as the actual song, they were using a Phrygian, which is the flat 2. That's where the evil sound came from. And there were lots of chromatic things, lots of symmetrical diminished things. There was really cool when like you have one guitar who does the solo, then the next guitar does a solo, then they both come together and do a guitar duel. But what makes it even more intense is when that guitar duel is changed into a different key, and that's what they did. They raised it up a little bit, and all of a sudden it's a different minor key. Everything's different. It's way more epic, and then you bring it back home with the next verse. I think it was the third one that they went into.
Yeah, and for the drum style, you talking about the guitar style now. For the drum style, it was very reminiscent of like a Bullet for My Valentine type drum style. Very linear, very straightforward, and just executed to the max. If you're a drummer and you want to learn drums like that, just do 2 on the hands, 2 on the feet. Those are the only feels you need to sound to push the music forward in that type of BPM and pace.
Mike Portnoy
feels to the max. So, yeah, if you want to do that, that's the way you push the music forward. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got.
Yeah, like I said, there was just a lot to unpack there. I think we touched on everything lightly, but
very lightly.
You could go hours into what just happened.
Right.
But we'll stop it there. Well, God damn it, one of us has to do the outro now. Thanks for tuning in and watching our videos. Remember, if you like what we do here, subscribe below, and then go subscribe to our main channel, Sweet Clarity, spelled like this, or no, it's down there, and spelled S-U-I-T-E. That's where we play our things and do our musical things. We have Patreon, and we want to thank our patrons now.
Boom! VoiceOver Twan here to give a massive thank you to all of our patrons that support everything that you see here. So, a massive, super special thank you to Mark Graham, Brian Kirikoffey, Henning Schwertfiger, Jason Young, Overkill, TC, Tim Myers, Vira, Maddie78, Mughal, Paul Sauber, Peter Fallman, Peter Tallinn, Robert Diplock, Tony O'Leary, Balsier Nunez da Silva, Anna Black, Jan Weinmeister, Cindy Texera, Dominic Gebel, Joachim Nittberg, Oskari Immonen, Pedro Cicero, Randall Jones, Rob, Sith Spit, Stephen Bucchieri, Thorsten Teckenberg, Till, Axie, Damien, Deepak Singh, Nikki Mirieski, David Fisher, Frederic Bergeron, Joachim Rinkvist, Kazlik7, Kursmush, Krishna, Macy Zaranek, Ninja Gustafson, and Cirque van der Werf. Thank you guys so very much. We appreciate you more than you could possibly know.
And we have Discord, and we have Facebook and Instagram, and everything else.
Yeah, and the Twitter.
God damn it! Stop saying Twitter. We have one follower, and it's a famous author who wrote The Expanse.
Yeah, but we're gonna keep milking that.
That's true. That's true. God damn it! I was gonna say one more thing, and you stole it from me. Oh, stream us on Spotify.
Oh,
Do it. I've always forgotten to say that at the end of videos. Stream us on Spotify. That's the place to be.
find us on Spotify.
That's right.
Boom.
Fade out.